Okay guys, I've been struggling with this car. This is my son's little GTI MK6 hot rod. And I'm a mechanic, and yay, here I am. Anyway, high beams wouldn't work on this car. It come with Xenon, I think that's how you say it, Xenon headlights, because I called Volkswagen to see what it come with, because when we got the car, there were OEMs in them. And these OEMs, H7 and H7 low beam, H15, supposed to be DRL and high beam. Like I said, it comes with Xenon headlights. It has a 10-pin connector on this. The headlights, the high beams would not come on. They would come on for just a second, go out. There's forums everywhere it talks about this. My high beams come on for a while, go out. High beams come on for a while, go out. Hook up your VAGCOM, whatever it is. Volkswagen software, I don't have that. I've got OBD11, but I don't have the software. After lots of testing, I'm not going to get into deep detail, but swap the DRL and the high beam wire going to the 10-pin connector. And what that does, if you swap those two, when you hit high beams, the low side of this bulb, this is like a low beam, high beam bulb. It's got 3 terminals. But anyway, the low side of this bulb now, I've wired it where the low side of the bulb comes on when you turn on the high beams by switching the DRL wire going to the pin connector, the 10-pin connector on the headlights, DRL wire, high beam wire. Swap them. That way, there's not as much wattage. You have high beams, you pass inspection, and you go on with life. Swap DRL and high beam wire on the 10-pin connector if you want high beams to come on when you push forward on the switch for the high beams to come on and stay on and work, even though they may not be that bright. I've got the low beam bulb's got LED lights in it, or LED bulbs in it, so you don't even need high beams on this little car. But anyway, if you want them to work, want them to pass inspection, swap those 2 wires at the pin connector. And some people may be on here that's smarter than I am, so no, don't do that. But you know what? They freaking work. And it's going to the inspection station and pass, and it may help somebody. Swap those 2 wires. High beams will work. Hopefully. Every scenario is different. But if you're going through the same thing I went through, losing power to the high beams after a few seconds, if you do that, you'll have lights. You have high beams that work. They might not be the brightest. They'll be the low beam side of the bulb, but the high beams will work, and it will pass inspection. Right on.